You ever look in the mirror and wanna punch that dude back? Like he holding your fate hostage?
I don't trust nobody.
Not even me. Mirror, mirror, tell the truth.
Nobody.
I wake up to demons that sleep in my bed. I don't brush them off, I feed them instead. Mirror cracked and my hands still bleed from punching my reflection like it owed me peace. They said I changed, yeah, damn right I did. From that broke ass kid with his hopes all hid. Now I'm one verse from snap, one rhyme from collapse, one thought from throwing it all in the trash. But I breathe through it, deep like the bass. Let the beat be the blade that I sharpen in place. I'm not afraid, nah, I'm too far gone. Too many nights I spit pain till dawn.
Fighting my shadow every night.
Mirror wars.
Scratch mirrors, ain't no peace inside. Trying to break free from this fight.
Trust no one, not even your mind.
Trust no one, not even your mind.
Yo, I'm done playing nice, done hiding the scars, done begging for a chance while they hand out stars. I was raised in the cracks, slept in the fear. Now I rhyme like my anger's been bottled for years. I ain't here to inspire, I'm here to explode, to spit every damn truth that I've carried alone. I ain't your savior, I'm the echo of pain, that voice in your head when you walk through the rain. Look, I'm broken but I function fine. I just rap through the static and the wires in my mind. So if I make it, no it ain't by chance. It's the war with myself that gave birth to this stance.
Fighting my shadow every night.
Clock thoughts, bright mic, boom bap soldier.
Scratch mirrors, ain't no peace inside. Trying to break free from this fight.
It's me versus me.
Trust no one, not even I.
This ain't music. This a therapy session with no couch, no pills, just pain, and a beat that won't judge me.
It's the streets that test a mother's love. She cried, but she never folded. Real queens raise kings in war zones.
Final crackle della piano man the loop. Lalo dentro mom beat my soup. I seen mama cry in the hallway light, trying to mask the pain while she cooked at night. Dad gone ghost, rent still due, but she wore her pride like it still was new. Crack palms from cleaning homes that ain't ours, then walking past dealers with her groceries and scars. Her tears hit the pavement like war drum kicks, but the hood don't listen when the queen feels sick. She told me, boy, don't die for the block, but I was outside with a sock full of rock. Didn't see her pain till my cuffs went tight. Now her voice echoed through my sleepless nights.
Mama's tears fall, but her back's still strong. Still she rise, still she move on. Raise me right in a world gone wrong.
That's love, that's mom. She ain't need church, she prayed in silence. Lit candles in the kitchen, filled with violence. Yelled at me with love, slapped truth in my head. While the system wanted me locked or dead. Mama never wore Gucci, but she wore grace. Carried weight like a soldier with a calm face. Saw her stitch holes in my jeans in my life. Told me what you survived don't define your light. Still remember her voice, you more than a trap. But I chase street dreams with a strap in my lap. Now I spit bars hoping she proud of her seed, cause her love was the soil while I planted my creed.
Mama's tears built the man I became.
From the pain
To the flame, she cried silent, never begged for fame.
all respect, say her name. Now I walk through this hood with a voice in my dome. Every crack in the sidewalk feel like home. Mama, you the anthem in my headphones loud. You the reason I ain't buried or a ghost in the crowd. No medals, no headlines, no trophies in glass, but you turned every struggle into masterclass. I owe you more than these words or tracks. I owe you time, peace, and taking pain off your back. So when I tour these stages and get that shine, it's your name I scream at the back of each line. You ain't raised no rapper, you raised redemption. Mama in the mud still define perfection.
Mama's tears turn to strength in me.
Never broke,
Let her be free from the ghetto to eternity.
salute that, she raised me. She was more than a mother, she was proof that love survives war. No spotlight, no sound check, just a woman with a heart bigger than any street could hold. This one's for every mama that cried, but never quit, never bowed, and always believed. Peace.
I see a monster in my mirror.
No escape from the man I became.
Burn it down, build again.
Looking in the mirror with a fist through the glass. Past fighting back like it's begging me to crash. I was raised in a cage made of steel and regrets. Mama cried every night while I chased fake checks. I was just a kid but I moved like a ghost. Heart full of noise but I never came close to saying what I felt. I just buried the screams. Now they claw at my ribs when I try to dream. Yeah, I lied, I stole, I played the fool. Tried to be a king but I broke every rule. Now I'm here with the truth and the pad in my hand, trying to turn a lost boy into a man.
Can't run from the fire in the mirror. And don't lie. Flames don't lie, they just flicker clearer.
Burn it down.
Build a soul.
Build a soul. Vinyl hissing like the voice in my head. Every beat a confession of the words I never said. Dad left, I blamed me. Then I blamed the block. Then I blamed every damn hand on the clock. But time don't heal when you hide the wound. It just rots in the dark like a cold monsoon. I was violent, silent, angry and numb. Had a voice, never used it. Now look what I've become. But I ain't here to whine, I'm here to confess. To wreck all the lies I dressed up as success. If pain is the price for my inner rebirth, then let this verse bleed right into the dirt.
Can't run from the fire in the mirror.
Look inside.
No more lies. Flames don't lie, they just flicker clearer. Let it burn.
Let it burn.
The mirror cracked, but maybe it's a window now. Through the fire, I see a way out. Not clean, not safe, but real. No more masks. This time, I walk through it.
I walk through it.
I'd rather leave a mark than just a mansion.
Luxury fades, legacy laid.
A man ain't defined by the gold on his neck. They flash wealth like it's wisdom, but I seen the lies. Tears behind Bentleys, pain in disguise. You ever seen a man rich with no soul left? Smiles on the gram, but inside death. I came from the steps where we fought to breathe, where make it out meant more than cheese. I ain't here to be a legend in the brand, I'm here to be a voice when they don't understand. Gold watches don't tick louder than time, but your child gonna know if you built the spine. So I pen each line like a will to my seed. Legacy ain't a chain, it's a life you lead. I choose love, I choose truth, I choose purpose. Legacy first, I never sell out. Let my name mean more than just surface. Real respect, real. Pass it down, pass it down. They told me chase stacks, flash like a star, but stars burn out. I'd rather raise the bar. I don't need gold rims or designer tags. I need my kid to know I ain't wave no flag. I stood firm in the fire, never begged for clout, while some sold their names just to get a route. But see, the truth don't crack even under stress, while diamonds break in the face of tests. Build your home with morals, not marble floors, cause the storm hit rich and poor indoors. When I'm gone, don't cry, cause the money ain't high. Just say he kept it real till the day he died. I choose hard, I choose fight, I choose roots. No selling out, this is truth. Let my story echo deep in the youth. It's legacy over luxury, live proof. I seen fake smiles on rich folk coffins, and broke dads die with their purpose locked in. What's the price of life when the soul is sold? What's a mansion mean when the child turns cold? So I give what I got, even if small. Even a whisper of truth can't shake a wall. My last dollar might feed my kin, but a fake life can't buy where you been. Legacy's the lesson you leave in your dust, not the leather you flex or the whip you trust. So play this when I'm gone and the world move on. I ain't chase gold, I built a dawn. I choose death, I choose grace, I choose soul. Legacy lives. One day the lights dim, the applause stops. What you gave, that echoes. Let your story outlive your shine. Legacy over luxury.
Hustle hard, heart strong, never fold under pressure. This is for the grind. Final crackle, making intense. Beat masok dengan dentuman bass dan snare. Woke up early, dreams still loud. Concrete jungle standing proud. Mama said hustle, Papa said grind. Lost a few battles but never lost my mind. Clock ticking, rent due next week. Bills stack high, future looking bleak. But in my heart there's a fire burning. Every scar, every lesson, every page turning. No shortcuts, just long roads. Keeping faith when the cold wind blows. From the pavement to the stage, I'm rising tall. Hustling hard, that's how I ball.
Hustling hard, never fall apart.
Keep grinding, real talk. From the streets to the charts, that's the art. The 90s spirit. Suffering's fall lost to the streets, but I lace my kicks, stay on my feet. Dreams bigger than the block, bigger than pain. Every verse a step, every rhyme a game. No silver spoons, just grit and soul. Turning struggle into my ultimate goal. They say the game's tough, but I'm tougher still. Hustling hard, that's the real deal.
Hustling hard, never fall apart.
Keep pushing, stay true. From the streets to the charts, that's the art. Boom bap forever, forever.
Hustling hard, never fall apart.
From the streets to the charts, that's the art. Boom bap forever, forever. It's more than just the money, more than the fame. It's the heart and the hustle, the fire in the game. It's the heart and the hustle, the fire in the game.
Listen close, scratch speak from the cracks. No gold chain, just truth in raps. Final crackle loud, kick hits, boom bap drops. Boom bap.
Rays where the lights flicker more than they shine. Where dime feels rich and the dream's hard to find. Mama cooking hope with the gas turned low, while the landlord knocking just to threaten the flow. Seen kids get booked for $1 of dope, while suits steal millions wrapped in a vote. Ain't no justice, just cuffs that click, and a public defender too tired to stick. They say pray hard, but the ceiling's cracked. God might hear us, but the rent talk back. So I rhyme in the dark with a flickering lamp, scribbling bars like food stamps with cramps.
They don't wanna hear our cry. Truth on the beat. So we shout with rhymes, shout with rhymes. Boom bap fire, pavement prophets preach. They don't wanna hear our cry. Truth on the beat. So we shout with rhymes, boom bap fire, pavement prophets preach.
News say progress, but I ain't feel none. Still dodging eviction, still raising my son. Still watching elites get richer off pain, while we stretch bills in the cold and rain. This ain't envy, this fury refined. For every lunchless kid with a brilliant mind, we paved this land with our broken shoes, and still get blamed when the system screws. But I ain't just mad, I'm the voice they mute, with a beat in my chest and a pen is my root. So I spit for the crack, for the bruise and the bent, and every cent earned from $1 they spent.
They don't wanna hear our cry. No silence now. So we shout with rhymes, street sermons rise, boom bap forever. They don't wanna hear our cry. No silence now. So we shout with rhymes, street sermons rise, boom bap forever.
We don't need stages, just a sidewalk and a speaker. No filters, no fame, just facts and 16s. Where the prophets they ignored, but we never stop speaking. The living motherfucker. Preach. Raised where the lights flicker more than they shine, where a dime feels rich and the dreams hard to find. I'll crack a loud kick hits, boom, bap drops. Rap drops.
I did wrong, son, but I did it for right. Now I see clearer in your eyes every night.
No more lies, no more guns, but just truth for my son.
I used to chase streets, pockets full of dust, living on the edge, no one I could trust. Thought I had to bleed just to prove I'm tough, but your face made me realize that was never enough. You was born in a storm, I created with sin. Mama cried in the dark, I was out with gin. Every knock on the door, she thought it was them. Now I'm begging for peace with the pad and pen. I held still, now I hold your hand, trying to teach you to build, not just take a stand. I ain't perfect, little man, but I swear it's true. Every wrong I did, I undo for you.
I see myself in your eyes. No more disguise. Always blind. This is for you, son.
Used to run from pain, now I face it direct, with a photo of your smile hanging close to my neck. No regrets, just lessons I bled through years. Now I whisper to God through my quietest tears. I want more for you than I ever could claim. Not street fame, but a clean last name. No gun smoke breathing in your young lungs. No hood lullabies, no bloodstained drums. I was raised by sirens and street lamp light, but I fight so you rest your head peaceful at night. This verse ain't just bars, it's a father's plea to break the chain that once broken me.
All my reason to stay alive. No more running, I survive. You're the light in my darkest time. From the block to the sky.
I gave to block my blood, gave my youth to the war, but I give you my soul, I ain't that man no more. They said once a thug, always caught in that flame, but I rewrite the code every time I say your name. You my mirror, my mercy, my second breath, the one who pulled me back from the edge of death. And when you ask dad why the scars on your hand, I say so you don't have to bleed to be a man. No more lies, no fake pride to wear, just truth in these rhymes and a love that's rare. So I spit this with hope, not shame in my voice. You my son, and loving you's my only choice.
I see myself in your eyes. From the struggle to the sky. You're my shadow, but you were right. Be more, be wise.
I ain't trying to be a hero, I'm trying to be better. Better than I was, better than this world expected me to be. You ain't my second chance, you are the chance. I love you forever.
Money talk louder than pain sometimes. When the soul scream, you better listen. What's the price of peace in a world like this?
I seen rich men drown in diamond ties, and poor kids shine with nothing but pride. Yeah, the paper chase real, but it cuts deep veins when you trade your morals just to buy your name. I watch my homie switch for a little advance. Got fresh threads, but forgot his stance. Now we dance for likes in a digital cage, while his soul in the mirror trying to escape the stage. What's a mansion worth if you sleep with guilt? What's designer clothes on a heart that's split? I'd rather ride broke with my honor intact than be king of the world with a knife in my back.
Money talk, but my soul scream louder.
cars, big rings and clout. Till I saw how fast the fake lights burn out. They throw you cash, then pull the floor. Now you in too deep just to ask for more. I seen contracts inked with invisible chains, advance checks signed in invisible pain. They bought the image, but not the man. Now we smile on stage with a broken plan. They say the game changed, nah, the masters grew. It's still eat the real and digest the truth. But I ain't here for a shallow win. I'd rather lose what's sold than let the fake begin. Money talk, but it can't buy me. Stay grounded, legacy. It's old screens when you trade identity. This ain't for sale. Remember me. See, I grew from the blocks where the checks bounce hard, where we prayed for rent and wrote truth in bars. Mama told me, son, don't ever fold, cause what glitters now might turn cold. So I move with grace and pockets ain't fat, but my word is bond, can't put a price on that. I seen too many stars fall chasing charts, but forgot to feed their own hearts. This rap is my offering plate, not a scheme to floss or imitate. So if I fade out before I see cream, just know I never let money silence the scream. Money talk in the silence. Speak truth, don't fold. If I lose it all, I still hold defiance. Real never sells. Soul control. Let the rich brag, let the chain shine. But me, I walk light with heavy lines. Cause money may talk, but my soul screams timeless.
Everything I am is from that kitchen. Mama made away with nothing. Soul food for the soulless.
It smelled like rice, struggling, love in the air. Cracked tiles, hot plate, but mama was there. Sunday pots boiling with pain and hope. Cooking up peace when we barely could cope. No silver, no china, just metal forks. Ramming with dreams and off-brand pork. She ain't have much, but she served it with pride. Even when the lights cut, she light up inside. Used to stretch one can like it's gourmet cuisine. Turn tap water in the soup, keep the dishes clean. She fed more than my belly, she nourished my will. In the kitchen of prayers and unpaid bills. Her mama's kitchen where the world felt right.
Part of the block, she the flame in the night.
She stirred the pain into something warm.
Respect that queen, love through the storm.
Steam on the window, chillin' the breeze. She'd hum old tunes while she cooked with ease. Old radio playing that Marvin Gaye, while she chopped up onions with the rent and delay. Every pot was a sermon, every plate was a prayer. Even when the fridge looked ghostly bare, she taught gratitude from the crumbs on the plate. Said, boy, say your grace, don't be cursing fate. I used to sit at that table, elbows ashy, back from a fight or a school day nasty. She ain't judge, just pass the rice and greens. Said, eat your pain, let it sharpen your dreams. But mama's kitchen where we learn to fight.
No silver spoon, still raised us right.
She flipped the heat into something divine.
Soul survivor, that stove held the line.
Years later, I spit on mics and stages, but my heart still lives in the food-stained pages. That kitchen's gone now, just memories glow. But every lyric I cook got a flavor in the flow. I write bars like she stirred pots, slow and wise, with seasoning deeper than the world's disguise. Mama ain't just cook, she created a shield. Turned crumbs into comfort, war zones to healed. And if I ever make it, first plaque on the wall gon' be hers, hung up beside that stove so small. Cause she built the feast with no tools, no fame, and still fed kings without calling our name. For mama's kitchen where the world felt right.
Legacy lives, she gave us life.
She stirred the pain into something warm.
Ghetto gourmet, heart of the storm.
No chef hat, no cookbook, but every plate told a story of pain, survival, and unconditional glory. That kitchen, it was more than a room. It was a church, a battlefield, a temple.
This one's for you, mama. From the gutter to the sky, you the reason I try. A letter written in pain, signed in struggle.
Final crack of a rock, beat master blind.
Viet, Tanner Panel, sample Mignot. Dear mama, sorry this came in ain't not hugs, but these blocks raise my voice in the concrete thugs. I still hear your prayers through the sirens and screams. You the reason I ain't drowned in these ghetto dreams. You work double shifts, would've slipped this back. Still cooked on the stove with the lights pitch black. And I was out late, acting hard with a click, while you cried to the Lord, hoping something would stick. I saw the red bills, and you never flinched. Held it down like a boss, never begged, not an inch. You said, don't let this hood define your name, but every street light spelled out my shame. Can you hear me from the block? Still I ride. You the angel that they never saw. No applause, still you fought. Mama, I remember them court dates, you dressed me sharp. Like if I look clean, they'd ignore my heart. But chains don't care if your mama can sew. And judges don't smile when they see black grow. Still you held my hand with your eyes on fire. Told me prison ain't death, but don't let it inspire. And when they gave me time, you did time too. Waiting on calls, cooking meals just for two. I read your letters in that concrete cage. Every word like a scripture, every sentence was sage. You ain't never give up, not even once. And when I broke down, you told me, son, stand up. From these cell walls I write, still my queen. Your voice cut through every night. You my fight. Now I'm back on the block with scars and truth, trying to build what I broke in my foolish youth. Every rhyme I spit, every show I rock, you in my heart like the hands on the clock. Mama, you ain't never touched a mic or on a stage, but you wrote my life like a poet on a page. You fed me courage with them food stamp swipes and hugged me even when I deserved those rights. So this ain't a song, it's a tribute in beats to the woman who gave birth in hell and taught peace. If I ever make it chain a Grammy shine, it's yours, cause your love been the richest line. This letter's from the block, my rock. They ain't see you, but I always did. Ghetto goddess.
I never said thank you the way I should've. Never wrote those words when I could've. But mama, you held it down more than the bricks on this block ever did.
No cape, no camera, just strength in silence. This is your letter from the block to the crown.